All right, here is our first question on histograms. Now, here it is. It says, the times taken to travel to college by 2,500 students are summarized in the table below. Now, we know that this table is called a frequency distribution. Now, it's saying, draw a histogram to represent this information. So we know that when we're making our histogram, the first thing we'll do is make that table. So let's go ahead and let's make the table that we know. So we'll say time taken. Okay, if you want to say t minutes, that's up to you. T minutes, and then now we'll say after this we'll say boundaries, right? We'll say boundaries, right? We'll have the lower class boundary. If you want, we can just say lower class boundary, then upper class boundary. Okay, and then after that we'll say interval width. And then after interval width, we are going to say frequency. And then the last one would be frequency density. Okay? Frequency density. Then we can make our table. So here it is. It goes like that. And then we'll put the other one like that. Okay. Then we'll say time taken, close it off. Lower class boundary, upper class boundary, interval width, frequency, then frequency density, like that. So either way, we could put our table to go down up to here. We might as well do it now. Then what we're going to do is we are going to then put the values, right? So how many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, normally it's 5. So let's put it. So we're putting our time taken, but now instead of putting it going horizontal, we're putting it going down. So 0 less than or equal to t, which is less than 20. Then the next one is 20 less than or equal to t, which is less than 30. Then 30 less than or equal to t, which is less than 40. Then 40 less than or equal to t, which is less than 60, is this one. Then we do the last one, which is 60 less than or equal to t, which is less than 90. Then now we can close it off. Great. Now we can close it off, put all these. All right, great. And we can put this as well. And put this as well. And this. Then we can start to put our values. Exactly like this. Now we can fill in the data. So, what are the boundaries? Now we've gotten it with inequalities. And what does this mean? It is already in interval notation. So our boundaries are exactly the values that you are seeing right now. So what is my lower class boundary? 0. What is my upper class boundary? 20. What's my lower class boundary for here? 20. Upper? 30. What's the lower? 30. Upper? 40. What's the lower? 40. Upper? 60. What is the lower? 60. Upper? 90. Interval width, 20 minus 0, 20. 30 minus 20, 10. 40 minus 30, 10. 60 minus 40, 20. 90 minus 60, 30. Then we put the frequencies, which we'll just take from this row. Now we're putting it as a column though. So it'll be 440, 720, 920, 300, then 120. Then now we can get our frequency density. Let's go. What will be our frequency density now? We can calculate. Remember that frequency density, you got to know this. Okay, that frequency density, FD, frequency density is equal to frequency over the interval width, right? That's how you get the frequency density, is the frequency over the interval width. So we can go ahead and we can put it now. Right, so now we can start calculating our frequency densities. We would say 440 over 20, that's the first one. So if you want to put it as a calculation in here, you say this is 440 over 20, which will give you 22. Okay, and then you can have again 720 over 10. This should give you 72, right? That's how you. It's always advisable to put the calculation, okay, because there's normally marks for it. So 720 over 10, which is 72. Here you say 920 over 10, which would give you 92. Then here you say 300 over 20, which should give you 15. Then 120 over 30, which should give you 4. Here we have our frequency densities. Then we can go ahead and now put these on the graph. We know that on the y-axis, I'm going to have what? Frequency density. Okay? I'm going to have frequency density. Then I know on my x-axis, I'm going to have the, what was the other one? Was it time or the marks? Time taken. Okay. Then here I'll have time taken, which is t. Okay? Minutes. Could put it like that. Exactly. Now let's put frequency density. What is it starting at? The lowest value is 4 and the highest value is 92. So I could put, let's say, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. No. So I would be saying it has to get to 90. So this would be my 10. This becomes 20. This becomes 30. This becomes 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 here. Then 100. So we're going to have 92. Then now we can be able to say, so this would be my 0. And then here, is it going to be 0? Because remember, it's from 4, which is a very small number. That's why I had to do it. Now, what are we putting on the horizontal? Time taken. Remember, it would be time taken. This first one. Remember, it's the one that goes on the horizontal. So what is it? I can see it starts at 0, fortunately for me, and ends at 90. So, okay, fine. I can't say 10, 20, 30, 40, 56. No, it won't get to 90. So that means I'll say 0. Then for it to get to 90, this would be my 10, right? Then this becomes my 20, my 30, my 40, my 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, then 100. Can put it up to 100. Now let's put the stuff. So what is the first interval? It is from 0 to 20. So it is going to be up to 20. And what is the height? The frequency density is 22. So I'm going to frequency density on 22. So this is 20. That means 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay. Each would be 2. So 22 is this one. And I'm going to be from 0 to 20 years. So it's going to be like that. Okay. Now make it very good. Draw a nice diagram there. 22. Here we come. Then we put it straight down. Then now we go for the next one. It will be a height of 72. So I go to the height 70. 72 is here. This is the line. And it starts at 20, ends at 30. So it's 20 to 30. So I'm going to keep going straight up. Then I can remove this guy. Then I know it's going to end at 30. So I can put 30 like that. Then I can cover that on 72. Right? So this would be my 72. I can make it line like that. Then I'll say now 92 would be from, remember that you are using these ones, 30 to 40, okay? Remember that those are the ones you use. The lower to and upper. So it's 30 to 40. I have 92. So 92, I go all the way to 92 here. It's from 30 to 40. So 40, I come down straight. Don't be changing colors like me. I'm doing it for visual purposes. Okay? This for you. This is going to be my 92. And is there another one? Yes, 15. And that is from 40 to 60. So from 40 all the way to 60 here, it will be on 15, which is 10. Then I say I move 2, that's 12. That's 14. 15 is like somewhere here. So 15, I come right in the middle. And it will be from 40 to 60. So there we go. Then what do I then have? 4 is from 60 to 94. So 2, 4. 4 is from 60 all the way to 90. So 90 is right here. Right? So 90 is right here, but it's on a 4, which is like this. And this is the histogram that you would have needed. And it brings you to the end. So here you would have everything and you get your total box. All right, goodbye for now.